Hello everyone, I'm here with my next video on The Ball poem by John Berryman. This is for the students of class 10. In this video, I'm covering all the question and answers. There is another video which has the explanation and all the poetic devices of the poem. I'll put the link in the description box below. Now let us start with the question and answers. Question 1. Why does the poet say that money is external? The answer is, the poet believes that money cannot buy each and everything. It can bring just external happiness by buying us possessions, but it cannot make a boy recover from his unhappiness due to loss of a loved one or valued thing. Question 2. Why doesn't the poet want to intrude on him? What does he consider the safest course? The answer is, the poet says that he does not want to disturb him because he wants the boy to experience the loss himself and learn to cope with it. He does not offer him money to buy another ball because the lost ball cannot be replaced and the boy has to learn this truth of life himself. He has to understand that it is his responsibility to take care of what he owns. Question 3. Why is it important for everyone to experience loss to stand up after it? The poet believes that nothing is eternal. Everyone must experience the loss to help him bear it. It also teaches him how to recover from it and stand up. It will remind him to protect and preserve his possessions. Question 4. Why does the poet call the world a world of possessions? The answer is, in a world of possessions means the material things which one wants to possess in his materialistic world. Money is external and can buy only material things. It cannot buy the memories associated with the loss. The poet calls the world a world of possessions because man values and is valued on the basis of his worldly possessions. All his feelings and his whole life are dominated by his possessions. The boy in the poem has lost his ball as it went rolling down the street and into the water. The loss of the ball is a great educator about the value of possession and the responsibility of keeping one's possessions safely. The boy's personal life is shattered as his personal possession has slipped away and lies irretrievable and encompassing all his consciousness. Though he can be consoled by others with the offer of a substitute ball or a dime to buy a ball, but this will prove to be worthless. In fact, the loss will awaken him a sense of responsibility. The boy will learn to stand up for his rightful possessions besides learning to look after them by striving to be a responsible caretaker. Question 5. Staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Do you think the boy has had the ball for a long time? Is it linked to the memories of days he has played with it? The answer is yes. The boy had the ball for a very long time. It is because of this he feels sad at losing the ball that had been his companion or possession for so long. He can get other balls, but the memories associated with that particular ball cannot be replaced. Question 6. Loss is an essential and significant experience of one's life. Explain. The answer is, everyone experiences a loss at some point in one's life. It might be the loss of a beloved or a parent or a close relative or even a pet. Humans have a tendency of getting attached to things, and the loss of things or people close to heart causes grievance. But one must not let that pull us down. Loss is an essential and significant experience of one's life, and one must learn to deal with it and move on. If we keep thinking about it or grieve over that loss, we can never come out of it. It will only affect us psychologically and can have severe consequences. Brooding over a loss will never help in bringing things back to normal. Loss is inevitable sometimes. Once loss occurs, one must grieve, but only for a short while. Thereafter, one must get over it and move on in life. Question 7. What is the message that John Berryman gives to the readers in the ball poem? In the ball poem, John Berryman gives a very positive message. Gain and loss, getting and losing are essentials in the cycle of life. One should learn epistemology or the knowledge and nature of the loss. Our childhood, with all its attachments and sweet memories, has gone forever, never to come back again. We should not weep over the losses that we have suffered. Let us learn to live and moving ahead in life, forgetting all inconsolable losses. Question 8. The poem deals with a child understanding loss for the first time. Matches and championships too deal with different sense of loss. Explain how games and sports are a good way to train children to take losses in their stride. The boy on losing his ball in the poem feels sad, depressed and guilty, and this feeling invokes a sense of responsibility in him. It is very important from the very beginning to teach children to accept losses and defeats in their stride. One needs to be positive about failures. This can be instilled in children since their childhood through games and sports. A sportsman's spirit is what needs to be taught to them. A sportsman knows that he may face victory or defeat at the end of the game, but he doesn't stop fighting to be a winner. The winner has to be appreciated, and the loser should learn a lesson to perform better next time. Life is like a game full of ups and downs. Children need to face challenges of life courageously without losing interest in life. Question 9. Here we have the extract. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over. There it is in the water. Write all the poetic devices used here. The poetic devices used here are anaphora, where the first and second line have consecutively are starting with the same words, that is what, and the third and the fourth line, they both are starting with merrily. Repetition in the second line, what has been repeated to stress on the child as to what he would do without a ball. Personification. Ball has been personified, merrily bouncing down the street. Merrily, it is going happily. So this is an attribute of people. And fourthly, we have imagery over here. We can imagine merrily bouncing down the street. The poet has purposely used such words so that these words are able to flash a picture in our minds. So this poetic device is imagery. I hope this video was helpful to you. For the explanation of the poem, please click on the link that is given in the description box. That video is about all poetic devices and the meaning of the poem with the summary. Do take good care of yourself. Bye.